As an individual, I have learnt a lot about constructing and creating a 2-minute opening from the effective use of a camera and through the editing software iMovie. From being the person behind the camera, I have learnt how to successfully capture the best shots of our 2-minute opening but still abiding by certain rules, such as the 180-degree rule. I've also learned how to overcome certain limitations from iMovie, such as finding alternatives to certain problems. For example, in our 2-minute opening, we had a time-lapse, and in order for the time-lapse to work, we had to quicken it. So what we did is that we imported the time-lapse into iMovie, and we made it to the maximum percentage of fast motion, and then we imported it to YouTube and imported it back to iMovie, and increased the fast motion again to the maximum percentage, and this created the best time-lapse. Moreover, we also used Foley in our 2-minute opening in order to improve our sound quality. This helped us and improved our knowledge about Foley in a way that we were able to place the Foley with the right clip in order to create realism, and also we were able to control the volume of the Foley in order to create realistic sound. We also made use of transitions in order to place it in the right places for our 2-minute opening to be smooth and to create continuity. Looking back at our prelim task, we found that we've learnt a lot and we've progressed in regards to our film opening. We've also used a wide range of softwares and platforms. In our prelim task, we limited ourselves in regards to camera work, angles and movements. We used 3 different types, such as the 180-degree rule, match and action, and shot reverse shot. However, in our 2-minute opening, we experimented and tried a wide range of camera angles, such as over-the-shoulder shot, close-ups, mid-shots, and establishing shots. We also used camera movements, such as a tilt in the beginning of our opening. In regards to editing, we can see in our prelim tasks that our prelim has been poorly edited due to lack of time devoted into making sure there are no continuity errors.
I hope he never told you what happened to your father.
He told me you killed him.
No, I am your father.
Whereas in our 2-minute opening, continuity was the main focus in our opening and was very important. Therefore, when we found a continuity error towards the end of our opening, we had to go straight and fix it. Also, we've successfully converged in our 2-minute opening. We've gone from YouTube to iMovie to iTunes and back to iMovie. This shows diverse use of softwares and platforms. We've also used Foley, which means we've used an MP3 player. This was used to improve our sound quality, whereas in our prelim the sound quality was not good. So we made sure that in our 2-minute opening we made sure that the sound quality was of a good standard, and it also produced continuity. In order to fully adopt the conventions of a psychological thriller, we've also been able to import sound which accompanies our film. This has been effectively placed in regards to our 2-minute opening in order to create a certain effect with our psychological thriller. In addition to this, we've also learned how to play around with sound and make sure that the sound accompanies our 2-minute opening. These are all the ways in which we have learnt and progressed from our preliminary.